Soil and Water Conservation Engineering Unit 4 deals with in situ moisture conservation and water harvesting principles. Introduction. To increase the moisture availability to the agriculture crop, it is necessary to adopt in situ moisture conservation techniques. In addition to the large-scale soil and moisture conservation and water harvesting structures in the watershed, the principle behind is the recommendation of different practices is to increase the infiltration by reducing the rate of runoff temporarily basis. Next, impounding the water on the surface of the soil to increase the opportunity time for infiltration and modifying the land configuration for interplot water harvesting techniques. Earlier effort for moisture conservation were concentrated upon only the construction of various types of bunds across the land slope for controlling erosion and to conserve soil. But nowadays we are introduced new techniques are called in situ soil moisture conservation techniques, which is depends upon bunding system, compacted bending, etc. and so on. All the erosion control measures, however, leads to accumulation of water against the structure rather than it is a proper uniform distribution in the intericed area at time lead to reduction in crop yield. For overcoming these problems, in situ moisture conservation techniques are recommended. Generally, the subsoiling, deep digging decrease the soil penetration resistance and to increase profile water use when compared with conventional tillage practices. Next, what are all the methods involved in situ soil moisture conservation is to increase the moisture availability to the agriculture crop in the individual farmer's field and to increase the infiltration and percolation of rainwater into the root profile. The in situ moisture conservation techniques are recommended. First one, deep tillage. Deep tillage means performing tillage operation below the normal tillage depth to modify the physical or chemical properties of the soil. It includes tillage operation commonly referred to as a deep ploughing, subsoiling, riping or rotill, which are carried out on as needed basis. Next one is mulching. Mulching is one of the simplest method to conserve soil moisture. A mulch is simply a protective layer of a material that is spread on the top of the soil. Mulch can either be organic such as straw, bark chips, etc. or inorganic like stone brick chips, plastics, etc. The process is used both in commercial crop production and in gardening. When applied correctly, can dramatically improve soil productivity. Next, advantage of mulching. Protects soil from erosion, reduce compaction from the impact of heavy rain, prevent weed growth, maintain a more even soil temperature. Next, basin listing. It is a method of soil and water conservation. Basins are constructed using a simple implement called basin lister. These basins are constructed across the slope. Basin listing provide maximum time to rainwater for infiltration into soil. Next one, broad base are bed and furrows. The system helps the soil to preserve the water level for a long period, holding the moisture intact. The bed stimulate crop growth. This system not only helps in water conservation but also helps to adopt the changing climatic system also. Next one, ridges and furrow. It is an archaeological pattern of ridges and trough created by a system of ploughing used in European countries during the Middle Age, typical of the open field system only. Next one, compartmental bending. It means the entire field is divided into small compartment with a predetermined size to determine the rainwater where it falls and arrest soil erosion. The compartments bunds are formed using bund former only. The size of the bunds depends upon the slope of the land. Compartment bunds provide more opportunity time for water to infiltrate into the soil and help in conserving soil moisture. The compartmental bunds are formed using bund former. The size of the bund depends upon the slope of the land. Compartment bunds provide more opportunity time for water to infiltrate into soil and helps in conserving soil moisture. And what are the advantages of compartmental bundings are conserve moisture, suitable for lesser rainfall areas, reduce the formation of cracks. It can be formed while ploughing itself or before sowing. And that's all about in situ moisture conservation practices. These are all the methods which are used in our country for reducing the erosion as in situ soil moisture conservation practices. Thank you.